Okay, so I just saw an email from Mailchimp. It was in my spam folder. Glad I checked. So I just had this whole thing happen with my Mailchimp automation, got an alert, and I got so worked up about it that I thought I cannot be the only one that is going on the internet right now and Googling Mailchimp automation, email automation, changes. I couldn't find anything else. I found one person on Reddit asking about this. So that's how I know this was a legitimate email and it just accidentally ended up in my spam folder. So I will give a summary of what I'm going to talk about in this video because I want to make sure you are getting all the information you need. I'm making this video for anyone who, one, got this email themselves and is wondering like, I was wondering, is this real? Is this legit? And then also, I want to make this video for anyone who's looking for an alternative to Mailchimp, or if you're just going to start doing email automations for your online business or business, then and you're looking to compare like what's a good option. So, first of all, yes, it is real. Mailchimp did send out an email. At least mine was not spam, even though it ended up in my spam folder. I have been able to do free automated emails for my online business that I'll put a link to other videos to help explain the context of like my business. So anyways, I have been using their free automation online tool since I'd say 2018. And what I mean by that is that I create emails in batch, or I would create emails and line them up in like a digital queue or a digital line, and then set a timer for them to go off. For example, if you signed up to let's say you signed up for my emails yesterday, you would be taken to like a sign up form, like put in your email, and then you'd be launched into this automation sequence. And to be honest, I haven't written a new email for quite some time. So if you're on the receiving end of those are emails that I wrote a really long time ago and set them up to be automatically sent out. So like, you're sent a welcome email and then automatically you are set to get one like a week later or 2 weeks later, depending what I set the automation to be, honestly, years ago. And the reason I did it that way was because I didn't want to have the pressure to send out and think of a brand new email to send to people every week or every 2 weeks. Or I just wanted to come up with ideas of what to email and just set it, and then if I got replies from people, I'd be like, yay, and I could interact. And, someone would say, oh, I love what you wrote in this email. And I could see what email they were responding to and be like, oh, cool, that meant something to them. But I wasn't having to constantly think of like, I don't know, I get emails from business people sometimes where they're like, oh, I knew I needed to send an email this week to all my subscribers, but I just don't know what to say. So here's something. I'm like, yikes. So I would create emails when they were fresh and I felt inspired, but I would set them to go off into people's email boxes on a timed schedule, depending on when they joined, and when they're sent the previous email. So all that to say, I've put a ton of work. I have, I think, over 100 emails in my Mailchimp automated sequence, and I've gained subscribers, lost subscribers over the years. Eventually, I hit my limit on how many automations I could send. So my last email, like my 100th email or whatever, takes you to a different hosting site, which I'm going to talk more about later because I'm very grateful for it. And so let's see, my mind is a little bit racing on everything that's happened. So stay with me, and I think you'll get the answers, or at least camaraderie, that you're looking for. I hit my limit on what I could send in one automation. So in that last email on Mailchimp, I say, hey, everybody, if you want to continue getting these emails, click this link and it would take you to a different hosting site. So all that said, I've still, even now with everything that's gone on in my online business, again, I'll link things down below so you can see like how it started, what happened, where's the state of my online business stuff now. I'll give you context in the description. But for now, what I'll say is I'll still get people joining. And so now I have to figure out like how to handle all of this, because if you got this email too, you know that Mailchimp is saying, well, it's Mailchimp owned by Intuit, so Mailchimp got bought. Anyways, I am going to have to I have to change my sign up form to send people to this other hosting site that I'm going to share with you later. But for camaraderie's sake, any of you who are on here because you're like, is this real? Is this legit? What should I do? I just want to share what happened after oh no. I just want to share what happened when I got this email. Since it was in my spam folder, I thought, you know what? I've learned, don't click on anything in an email just in case. If you're suspicious, get out of your email and go into log into the app or log into the website and then find out information there. So I thought, okay, I'll go on to my Mailchimp site. So I logged in and I'm like, okay, looking for a notification or a pop-up like, hey, you're someone who is using this type of free program. Click here for your update or more info. Nothing. Okay, so I go for help or customer support. And I click in and it's like, hello, I'm an automated AI tool bot. And can I help you? I'm like, probably not, but I'll try it. So I'm typing in I got an email. It said this thing is ending, the free program is ending, and then I have to upgrade by June 1st. Is this true? And then it's like, I don't understand your question. Try rephrasing it. I'm like, pretty sure I'm being really clear. So then I tried it again. It was like, I just don't understand your question. Can you rephrase? And I was like, it was like, try using keywords. So I used all caps and I wrote automation because it's referring to automated emails. And it's like, I don't understand. Why don't you pick one of these topics? I was like, oh. So I typed in the chat. I said, can I talk to a real person, please? And it wrote back and it said, are you sure I can't help you? Try one of these topics. And I wrote and I said, no, I want to talk to a real person. And it said, you don't have access to support because you have a free plan. Click here to upgrade. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Mailchimp. Wow. So I can't even get support for what's happening. You could see I was worked up. I am worked up. And I thought I cannot be the only person that just got this email. So of course, like I said, I went and Googled Mailchimp changes. Is it real? Is this? So the only place I could find someone talking about this was on Reddit, and they said the exact same thing, and they were looking for recommendations. Which leads me to, and if I didn't describe the problem initially that is expressed in that email, what it is they're saying all of your emails by June 1st, all of your emails in this free automated thing that I described, all of those emails will be archived or deleted, they'll be gotten rid of. You won't be able to make changes. You won't be able to do this. You won't be able to do that by June 1st. As of this recording, it's April 3rd, I think. So anyway, by June, it's basically your 100 emails that you worked really hard to set up. And I have clickable links, everything. All of those will be inaccessible and unusable by June 1st. So I'm like, but unless you want to upgrade to a $15 a month plan, which no, thank you, I do not. So anyways, that's how this whole problem started. So all that to say, I'm creating this video because hopefully if like me, you're looking for someone to tell you if that is a real thing that's happening. It is a real thing that's happening. And I am so sorry you couldn't get support for your free account. So that brings me to, what am I going to do? So on that Reddit thread that I found, people were suggesting things. They're like, you really can't get anything for free. If you're going to want to do email marketing, you're going to have to just budget for that. And I thought, oh, that's another reason I want to do this video, because I do want to tell you I'm not an affiliate. I don't get, commission for anything. Like, this is just an honest, brutally honest look at Mailchimp and alternatives. Maybe that's what I'll call this video. We'll see. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go into my Mailchimp automated account. I'm going to have to get all 100 of those emails. I still have to sort it out because different people signed up at different times. So I have subscribers that are at different points in the email sequence. I'll figure it out. But basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to create like a Google Doc with the contents of, I'm going to go through and see if all those emails are ones that I want to keep. So I'm going to get them all copied down into Google Docs and then make sure I look at all my current subscribers, figure out an email to send them. Nope. I'm going to write down their emails and then I'm going to bring them into my other platform that I've been using that I mentioned at the earlier in this video. I know the details can sound confusing, but basically a while ago when I was told like, you can't send any more emails through this automation, like I said, I have like 100 and then they're like, on your free plan, that's all you can do. At that point, I moved people over to, if they wanted to continue, I said, come join me over in this new hosting site. And that leads me to Mailchimp alternatives. It is called sendfox.com, sendfox.com. So they do have a free plan. You can send 3,000 emails a month. I didn't know how much I would scale in my email subscribers. So I, at the time, paid just $49 to have unlimited amounts of emails that you can send per month on automations. So that's what I am using. I haven't sent an email in a while, but what I plan to do is, because I still have things out there for people to click on, like on Pinterest, Facebook, all these places, for like sign up for my newsletter. And so I'm going to have to go and get my contact form or get my sign up on my website and make it link to a SendFox page that says, hey, join the email list here. Hopefully that all makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is you can get a Mailchimp alternative. As for now, SendFox is a one-time, if you want to do the unlimited sends emails per month, it's a lifetime payment. Like you just pay $49 once and then you don't pay anything after that. And you can send unlimited emails per month. I have a really supportive online friend who she's been so supportive of me from the very beginning. She's actually the one that told me about SendFox. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I don't know if you remember telling me about SendFox, but if you remember, I'm pretty sure you're watching because you've been so supportive. Thank you so much for telling me about SendFox, however many, I think it was like 3 years ago. Anyways, so I have that task ahead of me. I won't be doing it anytime soon just because, life things, more important in-person life things happening right now. But at some point before June, I'm going to take care of all that. So for those of you who are needing an alternative for email marketing, an alternative to Mailchimp, I'm using SendFox. I'm going to be moving away from Mailchimp permanently because yikes. Okay. If you have any questions, like I said, this is all like spur of the moment while I'm still frustrated with what happened. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Or did you also get this email? Was this helpful? I hope. Okay, thanks for watching.